In this LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video, we are going to be exploring the secrets of Exegol. There are going to be secrets of the Sith to explore in this episode, so make sure you do watch until the end and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode in this series. Also, comment down below which planet or capital ship you'd like to see in the next episode, because these episodes are chosen by you, my community. Just before we go exploring, here's a quick message from today's sponsor, Owner Saber. They create lightsabers and have a special offer for you. From now until September 5th, buy any dueling saber and get a second one for half price. To take advantage of this offer, add 2 sabers to your basket, then use code B25F at checkout. This promo is for dueling sabers only and not Xenopixel or Profi sabers. Check out the offer using the link in the description. So let's start just outside the Sith Citadel. And as you can see, this is a very barren wasteland, isn't it? Just like in The Rise of Skywalker. Now, most of the playable hub world is below the planet's surface, inside the Sith Citadel. This is just a structure that's outside, and there isn't much inside it, as you can see. It's very hollow. You can see some of the lines where they placed certain parts of the walls together. As you can see, this is separated partially. Same again for the front side. Various parts make up this big citadel. What if we go past the playable area underneath the structure and there is some rocks just here, which seem to be a bit misplaced, because I can't find more rocks like that anywhere else. So what's on top of the citadel? It's just repeated textures, as you can see. But if we get close, whoa, okay, that's weird. Look at that. That is very strange, isn't it? It does not look correct. From a distance, it looks fine, but when you get up close, there is this white bit, which you can see repeated. When you zoom in on all of the rocks, it just goes really blurry and has lots of artifacting. Let's now travel out of bounds. So this is no longer in the playable area, this flat, deserted place, and you can see these fallen Star Destroyers. They're just the same Star Destroyer and rock structure placed around it, repeated a few times around the planet. If we go inside the Star Destroyer, you can see they're very hollow, as you'd expect. They are still pretty big though, they've got their engines and whatnot. There is so much detail in these Star Destroyers though, just look at that. It looks like, from a distance, they're all Lego bricks, but it's just a texture of various Lego bricks. Let's head on up to the top of the skybox, and we do have the capital ship that you have selected, and for me, I've got the Super Star Destroyer, and it's right at the edge of the skybox, as you can see, almost clipping through it. You get a really good view of Exegol here. It looks like this Star Destroyer isn't in the map, but it actually is. It's like half in, and then it's fully in. As we go further out, you can see the lightning lines that are stationary before they go into the actual lightning strike. Obviously, the shield generators are incorrect on all of the Star Destroyers. They are not like that in the film. How about we go under the map? As you know, most of the playable area is under the main floor of the entrance, but we can still explore underneath here, see if there is anything. Star Destroyers are poking through the floor. So some rock structures are actually much bigger than you'd think. They are below the floor. This one's poking out for some reason. So in this area of the Sith Citadel, you can look out into the sky, but you've not been able to see it from the other side, have you? So we can now look inside of the 9 different openings. Plenty of stuff behind this wall. You will find these red lights. And then this is another good look at it without a wall, and then a lot of the structure missing. So you'd think this is a cutout, but it actually isn't. It's just part of the wall that is sticking out of the ground, as you can see like this. Let's enter the depths of Sith Hell, and this area, which you usually fall to your death, we can safely navigate and just keep on going. We can't really see much because there's a lot of visual effects, but there is definitely a lot of rocks still down here. Oh, it's disappeared, despawned, but yes, there is a lot of rocks. Now into the throne room. I love all of the care and attention that went into creating this location. It's so faithful to the film, like just all of these rows of seats. So well done. And then we have another hole to fall down. You can get down pretty far as a player, but let's go even further. And again, it breaks. So in this room, you can just drop all the way down, as you can see, and there is a pit. actually really goes far down. What's interesting is how the throne does not spawn. This is what's below the throne. It isn't until you come into this area with a minifig that the robotic arm and the throne spawns properly. We shall now do the Be With Me level and see what the cutscenes and the level itself has in store for us on Exegol. So there's the starfighters, and there are the star destroyers, and we can freely move around. Just look how many there were that have been placed in this cutscene. And now we have the throne room level itself. It's so much bigger than the open world area. And you can see it's literally just the throne room and not the hub world. But we can go through and see all of those Star Destroyers. Look at them all! So now we can freely explore the throne room, the bigger version that is not in the open world part. Unfortunately, there is a lot of depth of field in this level, so most of it is out of focus, which is really frustrating for me. And we are being hit, but here's a view of the level itself, how it's been constructed. And if we go through the back, we can see the crowds of Sith loyalists that are running at a low frame rate. I mean, it makes sense to save on resources. They are running at, I think, half rate, so 30 FPS, as opposed to what most of the game is running at. So from what I can gather, there is nothing below the floor except for this hole of rocks here where Kylo Ren falls down. We can actually get a close-up look at the top of the robot arm. There are so many Lego pieces that make it up, which is pretty interesting, and it just moves through the rocks like they're nothing. And that is Exegol Explored. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comment section below which part of the exploration was your favourite. Also comment down below what planet or capital ship I should do next time. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Drop a like if you did enjoy this video to keep the series going. Check out any previous episodes in this series if you missed them by clicking on the playlist on screen right now. And I shall see you in my next Skywalker Saga video. Goodbye.